Hi everybody, I'm Richard. Welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Savage's B-Mag, chambered in 17 Winchester Super Magnum. This is the 17 HMR's big brother, and I don't have a parent case to show you for this one because this one is made from an industrial power load for powder actuated tools and is actually a 27 caliber shell that's been necked down to a 17 grain 17 caliber bullet. So it's the HMR's big brother, but it's the 17 Hornet's littler brother. This is one of the very early ones here. The round came out in 2012 and was a joint venture between Savage and Winchester, and so this is one of the older ones. And you'll also notice on here, like I said before, this one is easily distinguished by the bolt button on the back here. You'll notice this one, if you go in the stores now, you won't see these in here. This one had a recall done to it, and what they do is if you get a hold of Savage, they will send you a new button for the back there. You just take the Allen screw out of the back, take this off, and put it on. The other one, the new one, is a little bit smaller, and the whole reason for that was that when you have this rifle on safe, it's a tang mounted safety back here. You can actually, it doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes when you do that, it will take it off safe. Now you know that you had it on safe before, but you racked around in there when you loaded the magazine in it, and you went ahead and did that, and you're carrying it through the woods. That safety was taken off. Not purposely, it was done by the bolt. So they've resized this button on the back here. They also changed the shape of it. It doesn't have that curve to it anymore. But it makes the rifle a lot safer. Now it is the AccuTrigger, which inherently makes it safe too, because if you're not pulling that blade back, you're not going to accidentally fire it. If you pull it back without depressing that blade, you'll hear a little click. Maybe. Let's take it off safe. But it did not actually, the firing pin did not actually come far enough because the blade there is a S.C.A.R block. So to reset it, you just have to pull it up, pull it back down, and then when you pull it, then it'll go. Now usually you don't want to dry fire rim fires anyways, because eventually you will smash the end of the firing pin or mushroom it, damage it. But I don't do that a whole lot. Just want to show you for demonstration purposes. Like I said, this one's got the cheap Tasco scope on it. I did put a bipod on it, a little cheap sling. It's a pretty comfortable foam one. This is Outdoor Connections Tasco scope. I think that's like a Black Hawk bipod on it. And this one here has really, this will do some serious damage to a groundhog. I completely emptied one of them out one time. I mean, it was just a head, 4 legs, and a fur shell on it. Would have made a nice purse for somebody, I guess. But this round is, it's really whistling, and at 3,000 feet per second, that ballistic tip on there really transmits a lot of shock to it. And when it hits something soft like that, it really will destroy it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to disassemble this gun. This one's a little bit different. You don't just pull the trigger back. There is a button on the side here you got to push in. It is unloaded. The magazine's empty. We'll go ahead and take that out. Bolt's pulled back. So when you go to take the bolt out, push this button in on the side. The bolt comes right out. Okay, now this bolt is completely different than just about any other bolt you'll see. Most of them have the lugs here at the end. As soon as this enters into the chamber there and twists, it locks in up here. This one has the locking lugs at the back of it. So you've got all this distance right here is what pushes in on the bolt. The locking action happens back here. You got the groove on the side there. There's where your little retaining arm over here holds the bolt in. Take it out, clean it up. It's easy access to everything in there. It's a rim fire, so your firing pin is offset to the side there. Your extractor's right there. I think your firing pin also works as your ejector. You'll notice when this one, put it back together here, push that pin back in on the side, the bolt goes in. It takes quite a bit of pressure to lock that bolt downward. When you go to eject it, all it takes is just a little bit of upward pressure, and it goes flying up pretty easy. Rack it back, pull it forward. Again, it takes a lot more pressure than most other bolt action rifles to push that down. Not a tremendous amount, just a little bit more. And like I said, ejection is pretty easy. It slides really good. It's a good accurate shooting rifle. This one has got the narrower, thin pencil style barrel on it. They do make it in a heavier barrel. I believe this one's available in stainless too. All right, somewhere right up about there, I've got a 50-yard target set up. It's one of these competition 50-foot slow fire pistol targets. Hey, a target's a target. We're going to take a few shots at this target. I'm going to change it out. I took a couple on there sighting it in because I haven't had this gun out shooting it for quite a while. And the scope was a little bit off. But we're going to put a new target up there and give it a few shots and see how it does. Empty magazine. Okay, there's the 5-shot group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too bad. I did better when I was sighting it in. We'll go back and take a look at that target. All right, there's the target when I was sighting it in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in that center part there. 5, 6, 7. And my 8th shot, I actually took it at a golf ball up there on my 100-yard stand. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my take on Savage's B-Mag and the Winchester Super Magnum 17 grain 27 caliber bullet. I did manage to take a few more shots at the golf balls up there and did manage to hit a couple of them. I'll go up there and I seen one go flying off in the weeds somewhere. I'll have to go up there and hunt it down. But if you enjoyed this video, give it the thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Please hit the subscribe button. I could really use the help. At this point, I'm not quite halfway to the goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I sure could use some help. So please, thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.